Hey guys, and welcome to Everyday Rucker. Today we're going to be going over one of the videos that I've been wanting to make for a while, and it's how to pack for a GORUCK event. Whether it's a light, it's a heavy, it's a tough, I want to show you the most efficient way to pack your ruck, in my opinion. So we're going to go over some fun gear to maybe purchase or look at, how to really pack and be space efficient, and then how not to add a ton of weight to your ruck as well. So we're going to be going over all the items, how to pack it, along with the packing list that you'll need. So let's go ahead and dive into it. All right guys, so here we are. So I want to go through the packing list. I'm going to go ahead and display it up here on the screen so you guys can see it. The first thing you're going to need is a rucksack, ruck plates, hydration bladder, Nalgene bottle, oral rehydration salts, ruck straps, headlamps, face masks is optional, gloves, non-medical, hand sanitizer and wipes, Purell, windbreaker if it's below 60 degrees, photo ID with some quitter cash on it, and then as a class you will need a 20-pound weight. So I'm going to start from the outside of it, and I'm going to jump around just a little bit here since my pack's flipped around this way. So the first thing I want to cover that's on the list are these reflective stripes. Now, there will be links in the bottom. These here are from Stag ruck straps. If you can kind of see, it says Everyday Rucker on there. They're the blacked out version, and then when you illuminate it, it's reflective so you can see the entire thing and my logo and branding on it. He also sells just plain black, white ones, red, yellow, whatever color you want. He makes custom ones, or you can go to Ruck Strap and they sell two versions. They sell a silver whitish version and then a highlighter yellow version. So you need ruck straps, make sure you get them. These are mine. And then just before I open up the pack here, on the back you need gloves. So here's my two set of gloves. Mechanics gloves are really popular. I got these on sale, I think at Menards or Home Depot, I forget where, but just get some type of gloves, you're going to use them. And the only other thing that's not on the packing list that I like to do, it's very small, it's lightweight. I don't always carry it around, but what this is it is a microfiber towel. I like it on stars courses if we're doing them in Florida or somewhere where it's really hot and humid. It's just nice to have. So just folds out, hook it onto your rucksack. I hook mine onto these gimlocks here that you can see. So I'll just hook it on. That way I can wipe the sweat and stuff off my face as it's, dripping on a longer course. I do not use these for light, heavy events, things like that. So let's go ahead and get rid of that. So then you need your rucksack. This is a Rucker 3.0, very similar to the 4.0. This is just a 3.0. And I do bring the hip belt with me on the events. You don't have to, I like to do it. I'll give you another tip. I'm 5'9", this is a 25-liter ruck. A lot of guys really like the smaller rucks, the 20 liters, I believe. And it fits the frame better for a 5'9" guy, for me, or below. What I don't like though is it rides so high on your back that if you're using this hip belt to help prevent the weights from knocking you in your head doing bear crawls, this is so high on my waist, it's just not beneficial. So I like the longer ruck, and even high up, it actually sits on my hips or close to it where it should, whereas the shorter ruck, these just don't work that well. Going into the ruck and how I pack it out here, so I already have my 30-pound weight in here, and I'll show you guys. So I have my 30-pound weight. It depends on what size you are, but you do need a ruck plate. This is my ruck plate. It's 30. Goes in the back on the Rucker 3.0, 4.0. They have these two slots here, so mine fits that 30-pound weight. And then what I do is I tuck this behind this first plate here. Let's see if I can do it quickly. Everything's always harder on camera, let me tell you. So this is the Source Hydration Bladder. They're really good bladders. They're thin, they're low profile. I love these things. They work exceptionally well. They have the quick connects here. They also have an attachment that you can fill from the exterior of your bag. That way you don't need to run and take out this entire bladder. Once again, all of this is in the review or down below, but I do have a review highlighting this feature on here. And what I do for this is I like to slide this through this second pouch here. It slides in really, really nice. It's kind of out of the way, sits flat with my bag here. So you can kind of see what it looks like when it's tucked in. So this hydration bladder sits in there like that, and then I just feed it through the top of the bag here. So that works out nice. And then you need a headlamp. So this is my headlamp. This is a Phoenix headlamp. What's cool about this light is one, it's really light, and two, it slides off and it's got these little hooks on here, if you can see. So I can actually put this on Molly on the front of my pack. It does illuminate red and white with a few different flashing options. And when you want to just go put it back on here, you can tell there's an arrow on here. It slides back on. This is 100% waterproof. It is rechargeable. I do have a backup battery, which you will need for any of these courses, or you might get slayed a little bit at the event. But it is rechargeable. You can also unscrew this, and it's just a standard, I forget what it is, but once I open it, I'll be able to tell you guys. It's a 700 milliamp battery, 3.6 volts. Pick these up through Phoenix as well. So you can swap them out. My replacement battery is one that you can swap out, or you can charge it here on the side. Because this is waterproof, it's really heavy duty, and if I'm doing a night course, I'm gonna need it. I'm just gonna throw it here on this top pouch for now, okay? Something else that's not on the list, but I'd recommend it, is a separate mouthpiece for your hydration bladder. They break every once in a while. You might slam it down doing a bear crawl or something. Nonetheless, just have a backup one. They're not that expensive. This is another Source Energy, Source Hydration. So we'll throw that in that top pouch there as well. And that's about it for the top pouch. So we have our hydration bladder, we have our ruck, we have our ruck plate, we got our gloves. So the next thing I'm gonna go over is a few different ways to pack. So you do need a 1 liter Nalgene bottle. This is just one I picked off of Amazon. It's not bad. So we're just gonna tuck this down here below. That's for an emergency. So if your bladder happens to break, you wanna mix electrolytes. Now I have seen other YouTubers, which is pretty smart. They have a really small 16-ounce one. They'll also put that in their rucksack, and they only use that for like rehydration salts. So this is strictly for water. They have one for rehydration salts. I don't really care that much. I'll just throw them all in this one. Although I will say I usually have like a collapsible bottle or something if I'm going on a longer event. So here is the fun part, okay? All my goodies right here. This is every single thing that I need for the event, for the most part, packed in this little case. This is a Pelican R20 ruck case. It's waterproof, it's crush proof, it has a lifetime warranty on it, and it's heavier than shit. This thing weighs about a pound, maybe a little bit over, but it is solid and I can plant it however I want. And there's a lot of different features to this Pelican case, okay? So when I open it up here, you'd have your cell phone laying here. It also has these little attachments. I use these attachments for like cables, doing like a star course or something, not a heavy or a tough or a light. And then you would have your rehydration salts. I use Element. They're my favorite brand. These are not Element. I'm actually out of them at the time. And then I just throw them in a Ziploc bag just for, you know, double security. Make sure you try them out though before you do your event. You don't want to get an upset stomach or any issues. All right, guys, real quick. Don't be the guy that shit yourself on a stars course or a tough course, okay? Try the products first. Make sure you know how your body works and reacts to them, and then bring them to the event. Don't try a brand new product and be like, you know what? I'm doing a 25-mile or 50-mile stars course. This sounds like a great idea to try a new protein bar, a new electrolyte powder. Don't. Try it before, then go to the event. Don't try to the event, shit yourself. That's my pro tip for the day. Then in here, I have two just protein bars. You know, maybe I eat them, maybe I don't throughout the night. Usually I'll have like one, maybe two, and then you can throw in some, you know, candy or jelly beans or something that's just gonna give you a little pick-me-up when you're dying in the middle of the night on some of these tough events. Then in the case here, it has this little rubber strap. So here you can tell I have my extra battery for my headlamp. So this is on the list. You need an extra battery. You can charge it, comes recharged. There you go. So there's your extra battery that you're gonna need. And then inside here, I also have my first aid kit. On the first aid kit, they do not specify what you need in your first aid kit, but they do tell you a few things that you need. You need wet wipes, right? You need some form of them. So here I have a 2-pack, okay? Then I got a couple Band-Aids. And on the Band-Aids, I have some blister Band-Aids as well, in case I get a hot spot rucking or something. And that is all that I bring for my first aid kit, and I'll throw it in here. It's waterproof, it's small, it's lightweight, I don't have to worry about it. Now, your phone, that's a hot topic. Some guys don't bring their phones. Some like to have it in case of emergencies, although the cadre will have it. I like to bring my phone with me. Some will let you wear your watch. Mostly you can't wear your watch. It just depends. I'll throw my watch in here if you want. You can really pack this out however you want. The reason why, even my wallet, I'll bring my wallet with me sometimes. And if I need to do my wallet, I'll throw it in here, pack it up. It's waterproof. I'll throw it in here. I like to take my wallet with me and my phone with me. I drive a Tesla. The phone is your key. Now they have separate key cards for it. I just don't like leaving it in the car. So I'd rather just bring it with me. I know it's a little bit extra weight. I just don't care that much. So this waterproof box, you can really configure it however you want. It's pretty deep. It fits. I have the S23 Ultra. It's a pretty large phone. It fits it no problem. So this is the Pelican R20 case. Now I want to give you, if you like to pack light or want some other options, this here is a waterproof, basically envelope. I did get the Magpul Deca one. This is not that though. The Magpul Deca one is not waterproof. It's water resistant. That's a problem for me. So this is just some Amazon brand. And then I slacked this glow in the dark first aid kit, which I really like as well. Because what I'll do with this first aid kit, and I pack them out for different events, you know, whatever I feel like. But you have this bag in here, right? And what I like is if you get this little thin pouch, it's waterproof, get 2 of them, they weigh nothing. You can stick it in here, and at night, this entire thing illuminates. So if something were to happen, boom, you got it. It's no problem whatsoever. Everybody knows it's your first aid. And get a couple of these if you want. So here's an option. If you don't want to carry around this ginormous 1-pound crush-proof case, and you're like, you know what, I'm not bringing my phone or my watch, I don't need it, but I do need to waterproof. Here's another option for you. You have these waterproof pouches. Again, link's gonna be down below. All you gotta do is throw it in here, okay? Zip it up, throw it in there. Now you're saving weight. It's not bulky anymore. These work exceptionally well. Now, if you got a second one or the same one, it doesn't matter, and you wanna throw your granola bars in there, cool. Throw them in there. Now, I would not recommend keeping your granola bars with your first aid kit. I have one of these pouches, so I'm just showing you. Say you wanted to throw your battery in here. Say you want to throw your wallet in here. Say you want to throw your, electrolyte powders in here, okay? Throw it all in there, zip it up. Again, I would recommend too, you can kind of see the thickness of it. It's not very thick at all. Slides right into this first pouch here, zip it up. You have every single thing you need waterproof in 1 to 2 envelopes. I would recommend 2 though. Keep your first aid separate, then another one for easy access. But that's really how you can pack it. That's an alternative. I'll give you a third alternative. A lot of guys like wet dry bags. This is just some cheapie that I got, but it works really good. It's a 2-liter one. So if it's cold, which it hardly ever is in Florida, but having a windbreaker is really nice to have. I'll crumble up a windbreaker. I'll stuff it in here, fold it over. So that's basically how a wet dry bag works, is you would put your, items in here, whatever you want. You're gonna fold it over one time, and then you are going to clip it and leave it in your bag. So that's really good for a windbreaker. You can also do your med kit in this bag. You can also do your food and your watch. So there's 3 different options on ways that you can secure your gear for these events. Everything else on here, your photo ID, $20 quitter cash, that's all in my wallet, as you guys can see. I'm not gonna break that out. And then the only other thing that I don't physically have on me, which I should, and I apologize, but the only thing I don't have on here is the hand sanitizer. Hand sanitizer, I get those little 1-ounce bottles, and I will just throw them in this top pouch here, and then I'm good to go. So that's basically everything that you need and how I pack it out for the event. Once you close it, it packs up really nice and well. Even if, let's say we were to throw in, this bag here and this Pelican, still all fits in this 25-liter rucksack. No problem. Now, I didn't run my hydration bladder through here, but whatever, you guys get the case, right? So it all fits in the bag, no problem. Once again, I'll throw my gloves here in this front pouch so it's nice and easy. And I got room to spare in this 25-liter, and it's just very, very efficiently packed. It's not full to the brim, and it's pretty light. Now, I will say, once again, that ruck case is pretty heavy. If you're bringing your phone and you want a way to protect your ruck, get some type of hard case, or don't bring it, because you're probably gonna break your shit. Anyways, guys, let's jump back up top, and we'll close out this video. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you got some value out of this. So what GORUCK events are you going to go to this year? Put them down in the comments below. I'd love to know. Right now, I'm doing a heavy light, a heavy tough, and another stars, of course. I did Sandlot Jacks the previous weekend and knocked out, 3 or 4, so that was a good time. So thanks for watching, guys. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Once again, all the links will be down below in the description if you found some items that you like, and thanks for watching.